She a SheEO. Yeah. Talk sweet, but she run the show. She a SheEO. She a SheEO.
Welcome to SheEO Elevate and Execute. I'm your host, Honeybee, and today's show is sponsored by Honeybee's Boutique and Treats, Cake in a Can. It is cake jars reinvented. Also, don't forget, download my ebook at www.sheeoelevate.com. All right, so we have all of that done. Let's talk about the guest today. We have a man of the month every single month, and this month is no different. But the difference is he has a different type of business, and we want to hear all about it. Craig, welcome.
Thank you for
Or
having
do you want me to call you Craig? What do you want to go by?
It don't, Craig.
Okay.
I mean, doctor, no doctor, it don't matter.
Okay, all right. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I am Certified Master Herbalist Craig Stevens, and I make organic skin and healthcare products and animal products that I'll be launching this summer.
Animal products. Tell
Yes.
me about that.
Yeah, animal products. So I make a oil. I make a butter also for animal wounds, animal pain, for itching. I mean, I cover it all. Anything got to do. If it bleed, I got something for it.
Wow, yeah. So you said your title. Say your title one more time and tell me what it means.
I'm a certified master herbalist. I started out self-study, but during COVID, I did go to school, take a class. So now I am certified. I'm a certified master herbalist, but I make organic skin and healthcare products.
Okay. So with this class, it showed you how to do that or it enhanced you? What did it do to take the class? Or just to make sure that you just
Being
got the
completely
paperwork?
honest, I did it for paperwork because I was already doing what I was doing at the time. So I did it for paperwork just to be able to have that name. Are you licensed? Are you? So that's the reason I did it. But my products, my formulas came from trial and error. It was at the time I was changing my life. I was going with a healthier lifestyle, cut back on meat. So the herbs that I started to purchase for the house also had skin capabilities. I started making the skincare products. I started sharing them with my friends. I started getting amazing results, and I had a friend of mine convince me that he had never used nothing that had worked as fast as my product worked for him. So that's what made me take it more seriously.
So you started this venture business because you just wanted a healthier lifestyle for yourself?
Well, I changed my lifestyle because I had a health scare.
Okay.
When the herbs that I started buying for the house, I noticed I had skin capabilities.
Okay.
So I started making skincare products, but I developed a passion. So I started sharing my skincare products with people that once I noticed a rash, I noticed you had something going on, I developed, man, I make something for that. I can clear that up. So I developed a passion for helping people.
Okay.
So then he convinced me, like, man, this stuff works so good, you need to sell it. So, and that's how I got started.
That's how it started.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes a friend. It takes somebody who just believes in what you're doing to get you that jump start. Because I know for myself, I already had something that I knew I was doing, but I think that extra push from just different people, family or not, gives you that extra thing to say, you know what? Yeah, I can do this.
I can do this.
Yeah. I think that's very important because entrepreneurs or business owners, whatever you want to call it, we have the ability to move past barriers. We do. Yeah. But sometimes we need that platform or that something to like say, you know what? You can springboard off of this and you can do more. So that's good that you acknowledge that somebody else encouraged you to move forward. Now, an herbalist. What is an herbalist?
A herbalist is someone who believes in plants instead of using medicines. So herbalist studies plants, as herbalist use plants, and also educates people on how they can use plants or just the natural things around them without using medicine or using any kind of chemicals. Okay.
So I know you said you do you have formulas for skincare.
I cover men and women skincare. I cover eczema. I cover pain relief. I make soap, lotion, oils. I make a tincture that help a lot of people with high blood pressure, weight loss, energy. And my most untalked about in the city product, but what I'm known for more globally, I make an organic sexual stimulant that works for men and women. So
Really?
that product is a global product. So I'm known more around the world for Mega X than I am for
Okay,
anything
so
else.
you're not just local.
Oh no. No,
Okay.
I ain't just local.
Okay.
And I actually went viral a couple of years ago with that product. So majority of people around the world that know me, they identify me with Mega X. There's people in Jacksonville, they identify, they just know Mela Miracle, Mela Miracle, Mela Miracle. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then by sex being such a topic people don't want to talk about in person, I do a lot of talking about it online at night. You know, I talk to a lot of women, men, couples, but in person, we don't like to have the conversation.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay, I do get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this?
Now I've been doing it over 7 years, but I've been established as Mela Miracle as of May 7 years.
As of May 7 years. Is your I know we talked about, I think we talked about it off camera, how a lot of times family and friends are not our primary customers.
Definitely not your primary customer. So if any entrepreneur listening to me, if you are planning on getting support from your family and friends, you better be selling something sweet, some cake or some
I
fruit
sell
punch.
sweet stuff, and that ain't even always the
that ain't
case.
even it? Oh,
No.
Man. Oh man.
They go into Publix, they trying to get the most for their buck. They
Man,
no.
What we talked about briefly, you know, I run into my cousins with eczema. Hey man, you little boy, you got. But he in his mind he look at me as like, hey, there go my little cousin Craig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he don't look at me like that. And actually, to be honest, I have an auntie in a nursing home right now that's having a problem with bed sores. Not well. From turning, but hey, can I send y'all something? Because I know people down here, I use my stuff
Right.
for bed sores. But again, I'm just a little cousin on the phone, and they, you know what I'm saying? So
Like, nah, the doctor's got it.
yeah. So for me, it's I have the passion. You know, I see people limping all the time. I'm running. Hey, you want to try this? You ain't got to buy this. It's just a passion for me because I like helping people. You know, so I have a deep passion for helping people. But it's also discouraging too. Some of the things that people tell you or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
It could be discouraging. It could be discouraging. It could make you want to say, you know what, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
It can.
But I still have the passion. 7 years, almost 8 years in with the same passion.
Yeah. You talked about it can be discouraging for real.
Yeah.
Because we are out here doing what we do because we believe in whatever it is that we do. I do cake. You're an herbalist.
Yeah.
So you believe in your product and you know that this works. You know that. But it does get discouraging, especially when you know, social media is a big thing.
Yeah.
And we always on social media scrolling, looking at whatever. And we see other people and you're like, so you went to them?
Yeah.
You ain't even come to me?
Yeah, and then it's like I do, like, for instance, with pain, like I'll record somebody giving me a raw testimony. A lot of times I don't let people know I'm recording them. And then I kind of, I got my testimony. So I'm actually showing that I'm able to relieve pain in a short period of time, and I'm showing that this person is, oh man, this stuff working.
Right.
But then I look at the videos that got 1 million views.
Exactly.
And then somebody like, well, I took a plant out the yard, then I put some avocado oil and you put it in a bottle
Oh, my
and
God.
spray it on you.
I swear it's the same for me because I look at things too on the internet and I'm like, I do the same thing. Like, I just posted the same thing, but I got 12 likes and they got 1 million. What is the...
But so, sometimes you get burnt out, but hey, it's like, hey, I'm back again today.
Yep.
Hey, this high blood pressure, this for
Yep.
pain, this for sex, this for skin, this for these. So hey.
You're right. You are so right. And being a business owner, I hear people say small business, but I don't like to say small. I just say business owner, period. Being a business owner is definitely something that you have to have a passion and a drive for.
Yeah.
Because when all else fails and nobody else believes, you still got to believe. You still got to wake up. You still got to, give the best of whatever product that you're trying to sell or, offer to your community. And it takes a lot to be a business owner. It does.
Yeah,
It does. It takes a special person to be a business owner. Everybody is not cut out
To be a
to
business owner.
be a business owner. Everybody is not. And I just applaud the people who are willing to put their face forward and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, business on it, and even represent what they're doing like a business.
Yep.
Because some people just do it for the money. Since day one, I've always made sure that my products, my packaging, everything has been the same as in the store. I've always made sure I brand myself. All my clothes have my logo.
Right.
Everything I wear, is affiliated some kind of way with Mela Miracle, because that's what McDonald's do. That's what Pizza Hut do. That's what Burger King do. That's what, and I noticed even when I did a show at a market, I got a big flag, and I got my flag. Hey, come over here, free samples, pain relief. And then another business was like, hey, that flag it's kind of in front of our business. So I was like, well, I mean, when I ride down the road, that is PetSmart. Burger King, you see them signs? I mean, it's for me. I'm trying to represent my business. I mean, don't get mad at me because you ain't got no flags.
Talk to us about branding. Since you talking
hey,
about
branding 101. I can give you a class on branding. I mean, because that's how I started. I always was branding. From the time I started, shirts, hats. I had a mask during COVID. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know. A lot of people can say, well, I done heard Mela Miracle. I done seen that before. You know what I'm saying? So I've just been around for a while. I've been branding, and I'm continuing to brand.
Branding is very, very important because even though people may not ever patronize, they recognize your brand. They recognize, they will say, Mela Miracle, yeah, I think I heard of that, especially social media people. Yeah. You heard of it some kind of way. And I say the same thing about just being in business, period. It is about making sure that the face of the business is always a good face. Yes. It's always a good face. It's not just about making money, although that's what we do it for. We do it to make the money. Yes. But that can't be the forefront of the business. It has to be about the product or the service that you're offering, because everybody who purchases wants to understand that they need it. It has to be for them. It can't be for us, the seller. Yeah. So, and I learned that along the way. It's not about me. It's about how I can service someone else. So when someone comes to me, it's not about what I'm selling them. It's about I'm providing a service for you. What do you need so that I can make sure that I give you what you need? And that's a big thing to always keep in your mind about how you're servicing someone else. What is their need? Not really what we sell, because we know our stuff is good. But coming at it in a different angle is always good. Always making sure that we're meeting the needs of the customer. And once someone has a need, they're going to come to you, because they're thinking, I have a need and you have what I need. So can you provide it? But I think a lot of the times people are turned off as well because they know you. They know your family. They know, they are familiar with you. So they're turned off to purchase from you, but they'll purchase from your homeboy or your homegirl or someone in your city, another business owner who has the exact same product, but they think for some reason it's a little bit better because it's from somebody else. Yeah. So tell me how people can reach you.
Well, people can reach me by going to my social media, which is Mela Miracle, Instagram, Mela_Miracle on Instagram. On TikTok, it's also Mela_Miracle. Facebook is Craig Stevens. I ended up losing my old Craig Stevens page on Facebook that was connected to Mela Miracle. So the Mela Miracle page is still up on Facebook, but I also have a page called Random Miracles. And then I also have a YouTube page called Mela Miracle. So any kind of way, any platform you go on, if you type in Mela Miracle, you gonna get me. Especially if you go to videos, something gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? If that ain't enough, you can please, I would say please Google Mela Miracle and check out my reviews, please. I would love anybody to go check out my reviews, because all of them 5s. I mean, and my reviews, I just want to say thank you, but my reviews are from a lot of people that I haven't met in person, people from all over the world that just took their time out to go and leave me a review, sometime 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I mean, it's not like, hey, you right, give me a 5-star review. No. I mean, I ask people to share how my products work, but all of my reviews are from the heart. So I appreciate everybody who have gave me a review.
That is awesome. You talked a little bit earlier. You said that you talk at night about your other product. You said that you have a show in the evening.
Well, at night a lot of time is when is when I get my direct messages on Instagram. So on
Okay.
Instagram, I mean, and then I gotta have a TikTok too. But if I'm gonna go live or something, it's on Instagram. I go live on Facebook, but not about my products in depth like that, especially my Mega X product. Because on Facebook, it's more of my friends and my classmates and my family, and let everybody in this city tell it, don't nobody have a problem with sex. Nobody, men or women. But every time I go to put $5 on pump 3 at the gas station, I can't even pay the man for all these pills in my face.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or I can't, every time when I'm working out or when I'm doing stuff, I'm hearing guys having conversations. Well, I put the 100 back on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when it comes to me, y'all don't want to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes difficult conversations are difficult because they know who you are. It's difficult to have a conversation like that when people have problems. But you're the problem fixer, so I don't know. I don't
But
know.
it's the same with women, you know,
Yeah.
because my product is unisex. It works for women too.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just need to do a better job at informing women about the benefits of my product, you know, so. But I'm working on it.
Okay, we are working on it. Well, I just want to tell you thank you. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
That's it. I mean.
Well, I saw that you
something I didn't share.
exercised.
Yeah, I
Tell us about
exercise.
that.
I exercise. I got a group of guys that I work out with about 4 or 5 days a week. I'm not in the run club, but I like to run. So I got a group of guys that I run with. In a cycling group. So I got a group of guys that I cycle with.
Okay.
And in these groups are guys that do different things throughout the week. So I got a guy that hit a box. The guys I work out with on Dunn's Avenue, they also work out up there on Thursdays. So I do a lot. It's a part of my lifestyle, but I also promote to guys to get active and stay active because that's how you prevent high blood pressure and you prevent sugar diabetes and you prevent erectile dysfunction is by staying active. So that's one of the reasons why I do it so much. You know, I'm 50 years old. I don't take any medications. I just ran a marathon this weekend. I worked out 6 days last week. I mean, I feel good. I eat healthy. I mean, I haven't ate today. I'm probably going to go eat some watermelon first, then a salad. I mean, but I try to lead by example, too, because when I was at my biggest, when I was at 275, pre-diabetic, snoring, heavy snore, it was nobody. I can remember nobody online, you know, trying to help people. You know, even now, it's people now, but for me, this 8 years. I've been in this 8 years. So it is people now. Like now you can find trainers that's talking to you any kind of way and saying things. But I've been saying these things, you know what I'm saying? But just trying to help people. And I don't get it from my friends. I get it more from people that I don't know, that I encourage all over the world. You know, everybody else, you know, telling me, hey, man, I listened to you. I did this, I did that. I lost this, I did that. So that's why I continue to do it. And then I also know it's mental. So for the guys that do follow me, when I am negative, it's mental. And eventually it's going to get to you because I have guys say that. So eventually you're either going to start following me or you're going to work out. And that's basically what I want because I want it to be mental. It needs to be mental. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not, then, hey, I got a partner that I work out with every day. He do life insurance. If you ain't going to work out, make sure your insurance right. You know what I'm saying? Lead them kids with something. I mean, it's real out here because at one time we was burying our grandparents. We was burying older people. Now we're burying classmates and friends.
From health issues.
From health issues.
Yes.
Yeah, because we came up in this, we got the microwaves. And now the microwave is already here, so the kids up under us, they getting it even worse.
Yep.
Now you're seeing 13 and 12, and you see, you know, diabetes at even a younger age.
Yeah.
But look at the resources of food that people out here eating too. You know, I mean, so.
You're right. Exercise, just being aware of what you are, your body.
And what you're putting in your
Yes.
what you're putting in your body and what you're putting on your body. That's the only things that you can do. I mean, they do put chemicals in the air. You can't do nothing about the chemicals in the air.
No.
The only two things you can do something about, you can do something about the chemicals you put on your body and the food that you put in your body. Those are the two things that you control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just say just watch what you're eating and watch what you're putting on your body because there's a lot of chemicals. And right now, today, one of the biggest things that we're doing. We're drinking a lot of alcohol, which is it's nothing new, but alcohol has a lot of carcinogens. We're eating a lot of these processed foods again, and we're smoking hookah. And a lot of people don't realize hookah is charcoal. That's carcinogens. And you're putting all kind of stuff on your body, so you're doing everything to get cancer.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't say how did you get it? You drink alcohol, you smoke hookah, you eat. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of carcinogens.
That is true.
And when you eat on the barbecue grill, you like your meat you like it a little burnt. That's carcinogens again. You know, so it's the regular things that you like is causing you cancer, and you're doing it on a daily basis. Now we want to wake up and follow other people and smoke meat for 19 hours and all that. Again, smoked meat, that's carcinogens. See what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, we smoking gator, we smoking hookah, all that's carcinogens. So I mean, that's why a lot of people getting cancer.
You shed a lot of light, because those are definitely things that we think that we should do when we're having a good time.
Yeah.
We should be drinking, we should be smoking hookah, barbecue, we should be doing all these things.
We don't pay attention to nothing. If you look at the origin of a hookah come from India. People in India, they hit the hookah one time and they smoke opium. They hit it and they pass out. In America, it's a pastime. So they make a flavor for it. So you get the nicotine, the smoke. I mean, but you're damaging yourself. You know what I'm saying? The hookah, that's not even an American pipe. It's an Indian pipe. And in India, they hit it one time. They smoke opium and they pass out. In America, it's a pastime.
Right.
So we enjoying it over here. Like we're enjoying everything else. Like we're enjoying alcohol 3-4 days a week. It's like we're enjoying whatever we want to eat, whenever we want to eat it.
Everything in moderation.
Should be.
It should be. Yeah, it should be.
But these conversations people don't like to have.
No, they don't. They don't. It makes people uncomfortable. It kind of make you like,
Yeah. And I be ready for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for these conversations because they don't like to have them.
You're right.
You know?
You are so right, Mr. Herbalist, Mr. Mela Miracle. Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for sharing with us, giving us insight, telling us what you do, and telling us how to keep our bodies healthy and safe, especially with the last piece that you just said. I didn't even think of all of that. I did not even think of all of that, but those are true facts, and those are things that we do constantly as people, just because we want to have a good time, especially during the summer. It's summertime now. So summertime is definitely on 10. So yeah. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for sharing. And you've already told us how to reach you. Do you have anything else that you want to share?
No, please don't be afraid to reach out. I do free 15 minutes consultations. I can be reached at 904-474-9645. So please don't be afraid to call me. I do consultations for either if it's skin or if it's health. I do make sure I have a lot of conversations with people with eczema, because a lot of them are not educated on what causes the flare-ups, and dermatologists are not telling them. So anything you want to ask me, don't be afraid to reach out and give me a call.
Thank you so much. All right, SheEOs, this is our Man of the Month, Mr. Craig Stevens. We are done for the day. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
SheEO.